Although it can be a bit of a grind, getting your expertise max to 25 is a lot easier than you may think. All it takes is a solid understanding of how the expertise and proficiency system works. Some of you newer players have been scratching your heads trying to figure this all out, like what is the expertise system, what's its purpose in the game, and how do you level it up? Well, I'm sure many of you veteran players already know the answers to these questions, but for the newer players who may have no clue what the expertise system is, I'll be talking to you for the most part. And for you, veteran players may still find this video valuable as I will be revealing great ways to level up your expertise. But also for those of you who have a low watch level at the moment, I've got you covered on a fast way to level up your watch, so stick around until the end of the video because you're not going to want to miss this. So without further ado, let's get started. For those of you who didn't know, the expertise system is a vital aspect of character development, particularly in the endgame phase. It focuses on improving a player's proficiency with specific weapons and gear, enhancing their effectiveness in combat. Here's how the expertise system works. Each weapon type and gear slot, chest armor, backpack, gloves, etc. has its own expertise level. As players use specific weapons and equip gear pieces of a particular type, they gain expertise in those categories. In other words, as you're clearing endgame content and acquiring XP, equipping any piece of gear or weapon will level its proficiency rank. Once the max proficiency rank is reached for that gear, you will then be able to level up the expertise. Doing so will require material resources, so it would be best to level whatever you use the most first. For instance, your favorite weapon or gear set. These are just examples, and will help you avoid wasting precious resources. Proficiency levels range from 1 to 10 for both weapons and gear. The proficiency level indicates the player's proficiency with that particular weapon type or gear slot. Proficiency levels increase as players use weapons of a specific type or equip gear in a particular slot while acquiring XP. So yeah, with that being said, having a high expertise level does more than you think. In addition to feeling way more powerful, having a higher expertise level comes with various benefits. For weapons, increased expertise improves handling, accuracy, stability, and other stats, making the weapon more effective in combat. For gear, higher expertise levels enhance the effectiveness of gear bonuses and attributes, providing additional survivability, damage output, or utility. Adding the expertise system is a way for Massive to encourage players to experiment with different weapons and gear combinations to increase their proficiency across various categories. It provides a sense of continuous progression beyond reaching the level cap as players work towards mastering different aspects of their character's loadout. Well, you're probably thinking, okay, Prajna, that all sounds cool and stuff, but how the heck do I level it up? What's the fastest way to do it? In the Division 2, leveling up your expertise in weapons and gear slots involves consistent use of those items to gain experience in each category. Here are some tips to help you level up your expertise quickly. Focus on 1 or 2 weapon types. Choose 1 or 2 weapon types that you enjoy using or that fit your playstyle. And what I mean by that is SMGs, ARs, and LMGs, for example. By consistently using these weapons in missions, activities, and engagements, you'll accumulate expertise in those categories faster. Similarly, focus on equipping gear pieces to target expertise gains. The more pieces of a particular brand set or gear set you are wearing, the faster your expertise will level. Let me show you a great way to do this super fast. So first of all, you want to make sure you have a 6-piece brand or gear set equipped. If not, then just put on as many pieces of whatever set you need proficient. So for example, we have 5 pieces of the Hunter's Fury gear set equipped. This is just an example as I already have this gear set proficient. Oh, I almost forgot to mention. The star and shield icon on the gear means that it reached max proficiency. Ideally, we want to have 6 pieces to ensure we are getting the maximum amount of XP gain towards the proficiency rank of this gear set. However, having at least 3 should still do the trick. Then you can just put on 3 pieces of another gear or brand set. So I'll just throw on the Cavalier gear set. You see where I'm going with this? But if you are like me and would rather have a full 6-piece to get this shit done and over with quickly, then what you can do is open up your world map and hover over to the far right side of the map and find the Pentco Fairview Power Plant mission, which is Countdown. Then toggle targeted loot. From here, you can select the gear or brand set that you need the remaining pieces for, but since I've already got 5 pieces of Hunter's Fury, I will change the targeted loot to assault rifles. Why assault rifles? Because there are more assault rifles than any other weapon in the game, so it just makes more sense to start with a larger category so we can get as many different drops as we can to donate as junk towards expertise rank. Once you're at a point where you've leveled most of your assault rifles and are starting to get a ton of duplicate drops, switch to the next large weapon category. Also, another thing to keep in mind while you are farming Countdown is that you may also use your Countdown requisition credits to purchase named items, caches, and even exotic caches from this vendor right outside the White House. This is another way to get more loot out of your time farming. Just don't forget to extract your loot at the end of the Countdown mission because you get a lot of Countdown credits for completing it. Now let me show you guys an extremely fast way to level up your SHD watch level. In case some of you guys don't know, you can actually level your expertise by donating raw material. And I'm sure most of you already know that you can buy raw material with watch level points. So basically, the higher your watch level, the more resources you can attain to donate towards your expertise level. I go more in depth on this method in another video, so if you'd like to see how this is done with more detail, then check out that video. I'll leave a link in the description and comment section. But anyway, here's a great way for you low-level agents to farm watch level very fast. We will be spamming resource convoys. And let me open up this map and show you how they look in case you're wondering. So these weird red table-looking icons on the map are resource convoys. They are super easy to farm and can be completed in 1 to 2 minutes, which is really fast for the amount of XP you will be getting with 4 directives on. Now, I've tested this both on the challenging difficulty and heroic difficulty, and the XP difference isn't worth doing this on a higher difficulty, as it will take longer since the NPC will have more health, and it's only a 50k XP difference. Not worth it on heroic if you want to level up fast with no BS. So we first want to set the open world difficulty to challenging, then let's activate 4 directives. The directives cycle periodically, so you may have different directives at the time of watching this video, but just avoid using the scavenged skills and cooldown directives, because we will need a skill damage build for this to work wonders, and those 2 directives that I mentioned will not work well with skill-reliant builds. Using a skill damage build allows you to add more directives, like Pistolero or that other one that reduces your max ammo. I can't remember the name of it. Ammo Hoarder, I think. I don't know, but anyway, you get the point I'm trying to make, right? We won't be using our weapons. So here is the skill build we will be using for this resource convoy farm. Also, this one works well too, but if you have a skill damage build already and would much rather use that, then by all means, go for it. So I'll do a few convoys to show you how fast these can be completed. You can expect to level up once every 2 to 3 convoys. They are super quick, and some can even be completed in less than a minute in some areas of the map. Yeah, this build just vaporizes the NPCs. Having the creeping death talent allows the status effect of the fire sticky to spread to other targets, which helps to stun the NPCs before they can scatter. This is Prajna. Thank you for watching. Like always, if you have any questions, please leave them down in the comment section, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Keep it cool, keep it classy, and peace out.